say this, and this is something that most of us do not admit to, human nature. When we say, oh, the person's Jamaican, your first inclination, oh, they got some weed. Somebody else may say, that person's from Colombia. Uh-oh, they're coke dealers, they got cocaine. Other folks say, well, look at those folks over there, they're kind of shady, driving in those Cadillacs, Lincoln Town cars, wearing the black suits, and they're Italian. Uh-oh, they might be the mafia. All this is ignorance. You know, we watch the movies, there's the stigma. There will be a few people doing something, and we condemn a whole nation, or a whole race, or a whole culture to certain things. So I am not doing that when I use Catholicism as an illustration, but it is there in large numbers, and what I do not like about it is that the priests that are caught, from what I observed and what research I did, they're not dealt with. Some are, and a lot have been moved around and covered up. I got to get my facts straight, but I will say this. I don't know if you would have put the names or whatever, but these faces are real people, okay? This is a gentleman from New Jersey, this is a gentleman from California, and if I'm not mistaken, this gentleman's from South America somewhere, maybe Brazil. He's passed away now. But these are real people, so I got my facts straight. And I poked fun at it in a funny way, but I always do things to make you think. Okay, how stringent is the process of having somebody become a priest? Well, we turn out so many people who are into these things where they molest people and do things to our children, because like I said, I'm not a Catholic, but if anybody put their hand on my child, they'll meet their maker real quick. You know what I mean? So since it's such a touchy subject, I came at it in a funny way, but I'm not making fun of anybody's religion. They're good and bad in all factions of the world. I'm not picking on any one of them. It's the same thing now with Islam, and how ignorant people say that, well, all those Muslims are terrorists. Far from the truth. Far from the truth. It's just a few who have radical ideas. And if truth be told, Timothy McVeigh, I mean, he blew up the building there in Oklahoma City bombing, and they didn't go running after white Christian males who were ex-military, did they? And say that they were terrorists, but that was the first terrorist act committed on this soil. And you know what? I'm not even going to say that. I'm not even going to say that, because if you research and you go Google Black Wall Street, the first terrorist act, aside from the destruction of the Indians here, the Native Americans, you know, aside from that, okay, which I'm not minimizing that, but the United States government bombed whole towns of affluent black neighborhoods. Look it up for yourself. They'll never teach you this in school. It's all about research and knowledge. So on that note, I'm going to say, use your internet for something more than self-gratification. You know what I'm talking about. Use the internet more for this mere gossip of your stars, who are just people who sold their soul to the devil to get a little fame. And then when the devil's through with them, gets rid of them. You think I'm nuts? I'll give you some links to look up. I didn't even mean to talk this long. I just want to say those two things. Call me, email me, contact me. I have some prints that I want to get rid of. They'll go quick, because there's a lot of people that are connected with me online. Tell me what you want me to sign, but as long as I have it, I'll tell you, hey, I got 2 left, I got 1 left. When it's through, I'll post up, I have no more, okay? Maybe one day if I get real famous, it might be worth something, you know what I mean? But anyway, this is Lance Skirvin, America's most outspoken artist. I hope there's not anything that I missed, but I will be doing some more videos soon. I have been very, very busy, and as you can tell, I've been eating a whole lot of food. I've got to get back in that gym. But anyway, you have a good new year. Look out for our brothers and sisters in Haiti, and like I said, send your prayers, you know, make your prayers, say your prayers for the family of Teddy Pendergrass, because he brought us a lot of joy and a lot of memories. When I really went on YouTube and went down a lot of the songs and played and thought about my childhood and teenage years, and how his voice stimulated me to have a lot of enjoyable nights, you know, and I'm quite sure there are a lot of children running around here that were caused because of his beautiful music. You know, He's one heck of a person. And what I meant to say before when I was speaking to my friend Elena, I'll stick this one in, is that we sometimes take our stars and our own life for granted. And yes, it is getting hot in here. But we take them for granted because, you know, we can go on YouTube and we can look at a video right away. Before, we used to have to wait for a video to come on Hot Tracks on a Friday night on one of those video programs, Video Music Box up in New York City. And now we forget the natural aging process. It's not like we went to a concert and 5 years went by and we said, you know what, my favorite star there, he's getting kind of old. He's getting older. We keep bombarding ourselves with the prime examples of this person. Just like the other day, I was looking at the Michael Jackson performance when he came out. I think it was in the early 80s, and he came out on stage live and did the moonwalk for the first time, and people were going crazy the next day, whatever. I kept watching that, and I'm like, man, it's so many years ago. 1980, which that wasn't when it was, but let's just pick a year. 1980, wherever you were, if you were born, most of us were alive, that was 30 years ago. 30 years ago, 30. But now our stars and our memories and the movies and all this technology keeps our icons propped up like a corpse that's already dead that we're moving around. Maybe it's an abstract way of me thinking, but it keeps those things alive for us. Yet the real person is fading away, and we don't have a sense of urgency to really realize how time has passed by until they pass away, and then we say, oh my God. But it's a long time coming. So that being said, before I go, your loved ones, your stars, the people who pass through your life and mean something to you and share stuff with you, like me, hey, show a brother some love, but I'm showing you all love. I love you all, how you support me and what I do, and we're all passing through this life. And so let's not wait until after. Let's do it while we're alive. And on that note, Happy New Year. Pray for our brothers in Haiti, and pray for the family of Teddy Pendergrass. And don't forget, I have these here for you, okay? So hit me up. Bye-bye. It's America's most outspoken artist, Lance Skirvin, signing off.